And two things are converging at the same time. The popular spring break among college graduates as they're going about a job search after graduation. And it is not an easy market to find a job. We've learned in the past that what you post on social media can impact your ability to find a job. And Vince Thompson knows that. He's joining us now with some advice, maybe a couple of cautionary tales for graduating students who are out there watching and planning that spring break trip. Vince, thanks for joining us.
Greetings from Atlanta, Ron.
Yes, greetings from Dallas. So I know you're a branding expert, and there was a time when we thought branding really belonged to a product, a company. You believe every individual, however, is their own brand, correct?
Yes, everybody's their own personal brand now. And not only that, you have the tools to be your own personal brand. So let's talk about spring break. It's not spring break, it's spring make or break. This could make or break your career path. The new litmus in COVID for future employees from employers is, what did you do to improve yourself or others during COVID? Did you binge watch, binge drink, or did you learn a new skill and then use that skill to help improve yourself and others? A lot of intangibles going on now.
Okay, and regardless of where you personally stand on the issue of masking, not masking, maybe you're fully vaccinated, maybe you feel safe, you want to put out a word of caution there to those young people that if you post a photo in a large group of people partying without a mask, you literally could be eliminated from a prospective employer.
100%. Because let me explain this to you. We call it the grandma test. First of all, if you don't want your grandma to see it, don't post it. The first thing that we're always going to do is scrub your social media down. But the second thing we're looking for is your judgment. It's okay to express your opinion and be authentic. We're looking for the type of judgment that you're exercising in posting that photo. Those are the intangible difference makers now.
Yeah, and it is what you would describe as a buyer's market. In other words, employers, they have a pick of not only recent graduates, they have a pick of people who have been laid off who already have skills, correct? And a lot of companies may not be right now upsizing, and so the job market as it stands is limited to begin with.
Literally overnight, the talent market went from a seller's market to a buyer's market. And particularly now in the entry-level phase, I used to use a fishing analogy. Take 100 casts to get 8 job bites to get 2 real hard job leads. That number now is going to be 500 for 8 for 2. So many people unemployed willing to take a lesser job for a lesser salary is going to further suppress not only the job market, but especially the entry-level job market. So you got to position your brand of how you're going to add value to that employer and to that job and do all of that research necessary. There's no excuse to not be fully prepared to make that effort.
All right, let's come up with a hypothetical here. There's a guy watching. His name is John. He's a graduate. He's done internships. He's a pretty smart guy. He was planning a spring break. Now he's changed his mind because he's heard you, or he's at least not going to post about it. Right. What else can John do other than that? So we've taken that off the list of possible liabilities. What else can he do to make himself more marketable in what you just described as a very tough job market?
Well, the first thing is, please, John, go scrub your social media posts right now, because just one post can really, really throw this thing sideways. The second thing is that, hey, it's okay to have fun. I'm actually thankful there was no Facebook around when I was at Auburn University back in the 80s. It's okay to have fun. But here's what I will tell you. This is an exceptional period. You'll have the rest of your life to go have fun. But if you've got a window out there, go build a house for Habitat for Humanity. Go help families that have been impacted by the Texas freeze and those types of things. And goodwill is good business. So then you're able to package that and push it out there and say, hey, here's some of the things that I chose to do with my free time during the spring break. And that's the impression, because let me tell you this, in this job market, it's not an application. It is a process. It's an audition. And as many job seekers as there are out there, you're going to have about the time it takes to pass a billboard on the interstate to make an impression with a potential employer.
Well, this has been incredibly valuable. And to bring it back full circle, what you said there lastly is how you started this, and that is impress upon your next employer how you took this difficult year and this difficult time, and how did you use it for self-improvement in a way that helped others or can help others in the future as an employee. Vince Thompson, thank you for joining us from Atlanta. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Ron, for having me. Have a great day.
You bet. And Vince, as we said, branding and marketing expert. We want to put up his information. You can go to his website, meltatl.com. He's also on social media. His Twitter is at VINN, at Vinny Inc., at Vinny Inc. That's VINNY Inc. We'll be back.